out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Luka Doncic.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wing pair, it's Caldwell Pope and Wells. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. Smooth out there with lights out, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, we should be in for a fast-paced game tonight, Coach. Both of these teams excel at creating fast break opportunities.
Look, Kevin, you're right. Both of these teams prefer to get out and attack before the other can get their defense set. They want to use their speed and athleticism, and they need to get as many easy buckets as they possibly can.
Just 2 to shoot, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Los Angeles now. They're running. Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics.
And it's the Lakers ball. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Here's Wells. Jackson finds Edey. Morant drives in, and that one is good.
Yeah, just so many ways Morant can create.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Smooth. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Clock at 6. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Here's Smooth. The Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to lights out. James kicks to Vanderbilt. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Leading by 5. Wells passes to Caldwell Pope. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We've got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. Well, you look at Smooth, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, lights out. He shows up in that same conversation.
And both of them are just explosive scorers around the rim, able to get in close, and that's a key to getting high percentage shots.
Here's Smooth. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Drops in the layup for two. Smooth's got 6 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside for Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Smooth. He has 6. Pass to LeBron. Here's Smooth. Guarded by Morant. Wells with the steal. Morant right side. Unloads from 13. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
First team foul.
The electric Ja Morant, the leader of this team, Stan. What's his focus need to be going forward?
Well, look, Kevin, I think it's pretty simple with Ja Morant. We know how good he is. Can he keep himself on the floor on a consistent basis, which for Ja means staying healthy and staying out of trouble. If he can do that, there's no question about his ability or his ability to lead this team.
Takes it inside. Jerome in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Jerome. Here's Smooth. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Driving the lane. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Morant scanning the floor. Pass to Jerome. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. Tries from 16. Jerome. No good.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
Conchar's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies choosing to move forward with Coach Isolo to head their program. Stan, after he took over as interim head coach late last season.
Yeah, the first Finnish-born head coach in the NBA. He was a rising star coaching in Europe, now trying his hand in the best league on the planet.
And the Lakers have possession. Brandon Clark missing his last shot. Smooth, that's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. And Aldama has it in the corner. No good again that time. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Smooth. 17 points in the game. A three-pointer is right on target. Smooth's got 20.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Memphis making a change here. Williams is checked in. Grizzlies have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. A 3-ball. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Smooth. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Aldama. Outside Williams. Back to Jerome. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Jerome's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Smooth. 20 points for him. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so here's Memphis. After the basket by Los Angeles. Conjar finds Clark. Back to Conjar. Here's Aldama. 5 on the clock. Pass to Conjar. That 3 off the mark.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pitts rips it home after the terrific move.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Aldama, and the shot goes in.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lakers leading by 4. Here's Smooth, 24 points for him. Shot from 12. Again, Los Angeles.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Lights out there with Smooth, and it's LeBron in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Smooth, that's good. Smooth's got 28.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Clark outside. Now Jerome. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Here's Smooth, and the rejection by Jackson. And it's lights out with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Conjar, top of the key. Jerome in the corner. hits the three-point bomb. Jerome's got 8 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Smooth, and he has 28 points for the game. Can't connect from short range.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And the 7-footer, Sante Aldama. You know, Stan, he looks like a guard out there at times.
The way this guy has improved since he's come into the league is phenomenal. You know, this is a guy who's gotten better as a shooter, more consistent, more efficient. But then he's added, like you said, his ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, and his ability to pass off the dribble. This is a very skilled big man. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Smooth. He has 30. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, 2 things can happen on that, Kevin. Number 1, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't, and the ball is thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Here's Smooth. Takes it off the glass. Smooth's got 34.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Jerome. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the 3 off target. And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Smooth, guarded by Morant. Smooth misses. The Grizzlies trail by 4. For 3, and that one is good from Jerome. Jerome's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Jerome.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Pass to Conchar. Here's Clark. Chalk up 2 there. Here's Smooth. He has 38 in the game. Six to shoot. Good, that's another bucket.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scorers this league has ever seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening. And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis, is John Morant. But his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you.
Here's Morant. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Smooth, and he has 42. James looking it over. Point-blank range, too easy for LeBron.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Clark. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. Wells, he's checked in for John Concha. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Ty Jerome.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And checking out some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Edey gets the bucket.
Boy, Edey has a big presence in the paint. I like what he did there.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Lights out. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Memphis. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Vanderbilt. Los Angeles with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Wells. Morant with a wide open look. And it's all evened up. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Here's Smooth. And he has 42. Here's Vanderbilt. Here's Smooth. And nothing is falling for him right now. 1:57 left in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Wells finds Edey. Here's Morant for the 3. Aldama can't hit.
He's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Lights out. Lakers passing it around. Here's Smooth. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Santi Aldama.
G.G. Jackson.
Memphis has gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. It's sent back by Edey.
Well, at the rim, Edey's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
And hold on!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Morant. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Pass to Lights out. Pulls from the top of the key, and a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Here's Morant. Softly drops in the floater. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
So graceful with the teardrop.
Fires from way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Tie game in Los Angeles. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Memphis 48.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month Awards. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. Turning our attention to that first half for the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Starting the second half, here's Kromas Isolo's foul. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center position. Here's Wells. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wells has got the first basket of the second half here for the Grizzlies. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Smooth. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Hits. Can't nail the jumper. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Edey. Inside. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Doncic is... James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. Smooth out there with lights out, and it's Ayton in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the rejection by Ayton.
Great rim protection by Ayton. This coaching staff wants more of that from DeAndre.
Caldwell Pope outside. The three from Morant.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's Smooth. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Morant. Shot clock at 6. Now Vanderbilt fires from way outside. Trying again. Here's Smooth, guarded by Morant, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Jackson. A miss that time. That would have put him up. Another shot. Putback. Oh, hits the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. To tie it up. It's good.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Smooth. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Jackson to take the lead. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Launches it. The shot misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Morant. It's James. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton saves him with the putback.
Right there, Ayton stepping up, understanding what this team needs from him.
Morant with it. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Off the glass.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open 3 in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that three-point line.
The three is off. So a close game sees... Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaron. Congrats on your success.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Ja Morant.
Yeah, fall back too close, you ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. Me and Dior, spend it like they owe me. Gotta stay select, don't come around to me, better come correct. Different lives that we lead, I'm in the Nike check. Louis V. Shoes on in my bed, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even know me, trust my brothers, way back from the north, me and Dior, spend it like they owe me. Talk or the show, it's that stretch to get in me, and it's closer to the chest when your pocket's too deep.